Welcome to Connected, show 35. I'm your host, DJ Iz. I'm here with my lovely girl, Miss Cloie. Say what's up, girl.
Hi, guys. Good morning. I hope you're ready for some hashtag Monday movement.
Well, all right, girl. You dress like it's hot and bright and sunny outside.
I live in the sunny, I almost said the Sunshine State, but I think that's Florida.
What's up, Chloe? I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute, man. What's going on?
Well, you are in Japan and North Dakota. Life is good. We're popping it off and just holding it down here with our friends who we adore. You brought me back some jerky.
Oh, yes. Well, man, you know, I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be hanging. I'm happy to be here on this Monday at 11 a.m. sharp, coming to you live with Connected. Yo, Chloe, for our newcomers, let's tell them where they can catch us at before we get things rolling.
Oh, for sure. So, guys, here's the thing. It's super hard to find us in my heart. I mean, not at all. We are across. What?
And Chloe, it should be really easy for these folks. Like around this, we're show 35. Like y'all should have this locked and loaded. It's cool though, because I see we got some familiars popping up on our chat. So shout out to all of them. Alicia, Manalo, David.
To Cool J Love. We just played Cool J Love music.
Cool J Love.
This is our opener.
Yeah.
This is our opener that you heard the super sexy, like, yeah. Thank you. But yeah, what?
So Chloe, before I rudely interrupt you, go ahead and tell them where they can catch us.
Oh, sure. So, guys, we are across the social media at Is Connected. That is IZ Connected. That is on Facebook. That's on Twitter. That's Instagram. That's Google+. Like us, follow us, share us, love us if you have not done so already. If you've done it already, do it again, please. And this time, bring friends. And of course, if you can watch us live on the social platforms, but watch us live on the official Powered by Recording Connection version, right? That's the hashtag Powered by Recording Connection, because there's something special that comes at the end of that. Yeah. At the end of the episode.
Yeah. And also, too, don't forget to catch us. For those of you who are en route, mobile, traveling, you can definitely catch us on our iTunes podcast and at Google Play. So we're pretty much everywhere now, folks. Like, there's no reason why you should miss an episode, especially when we're going from 5 jobs to 10 jobs a week. So I know it's a secret. We're gonna get to that later. But also too, you know, always reminding you guys, we are now cracking with culinary jobs. So for all our aspiring chefs that love to grill it up, cook it up, you can definitely get those opportunities here.
And today you will for sure.
Absolutely. So I mean, Go ahead, Chloe. I feel like I'm missing something, but go ahead.
The only thing you're missing is to tell us about where you have been and how your trips, plural, were, because the world wants to know. We all missed you. Damn.
You know it, and I feel so loved here today. So well, there was 2 trips for me. So I was in North Dakota, which we'll talk about and share with you a little later on in the show. But for the most part, I also had to gear up for my show in Japan, which was a show I did with Usher on a military base, which was pretty insane. Like I literally got home on Wednesday from North Dakota and then had to be at LAX bright and early the next morning. And you know, LAX, you got to be there 3 hours prior to the international flight. So I had to like gear my mind up for this 12-hour flight, right? So 12 hours, I get to Japan, and I'm looking at my tickets. I'm like, wait, I got another flight? Well, girl, I had to get on a 3-hour flight to Okinawa. Oh, man.
No.
Oh, man, I was so burnt. Like, luckily I had a day to just kind of decompress, but man, it was rough. So, but it was cool. So what it was actually, it was for the military. And we actually had this show on the books like months ago, but they ended up postponing it. So we finally got, you know, here we are, Okinawa, finally getting ready to do this show. And there was like, I thought it was going to be like, you know, like 5,000, 10,000, like 30,000 folks out there ready to jam. They was like ready to jam. So
the photos that you posted were crazy. We reposted some of them on our social media, guys. At Is Connected on social media. Keep going.
Yeah, and it was good, man. It was good energy. You can tell like folks were just ready to just be entertained, have a good time, and you know that's what it was. I mean, it was like one long party. So our set was 75 minutes. So we ran through all the hits, and it was just great. You know, it was great. And then next day, you know, I was this flight. I was like, oh, 3 hours here, 12 more hours. So by the time I got home, Chloe, I was fried eggs, girl. I was like, I was over hard.
I mean, fried over hard. But wait, way to epitomize getting your grind on, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, and that's how it be sometimes. I mean, you know, you're somewhere, and in the midst of you working, you get another schedule, and then you got to go from point A to point B. You got to figure out how to make it all work. So,
and you do.
Yeah, and you make it work. You know, when you're thirsty and you're hungry, that's what you do. You make it work. So I was actually very happy to see you do your thing and fly the ship and be the pilot of the day. So that was great for me to see, and I'm always happy to see you do your thing, Chloe. So you know,
we had a good time last week, guys. For people that are back that I didn't scare away, thanks for coming back. We had a really good time. We got it done. I get excited.
So what was your week last week like, Chloe? What did you have going on?
Sure. The hustle is real. I am in the middle of 3 shows and auditioning. I started rehearsals for a big David Bowie show that will be happening over the holidays, which is awesome. It's a company called the Troubadour Theater Company. They've been around for forever, and they're super popular here. They've got like a cult following. And it's kind of like a rock concert, but it's a show.
Dope.
Mashed up with it's David Bowie music, and it's hard to explain, but think of it as like a holiday mashup, and there's talks of where it goes next after this, and it's good stuff. So I'm doing that, and I'm choreographing another show, and then the show that I'm currently in is running. So I'm just making it happen.
Yeah, I
mean, high and belting hard. That's where we are.
I just want to know one thing: are y'all rocking to a nice day for a white wedding?
We got it
again. Yo, that's my shit.
Listen, we rocked out to Golden Years the other day.
Wow.
So like just yeah.
That's cool. Well, that's cool. I'm yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, it's always exciting to hear everything you got going on, and it's funny how these two roads come together every Monday, and we just, you know, we just show folks like, you know, we still got to go get it too, you know. So
always. And how do we do it? Like a boss.
Like a boss. And
like a boss
for those, so for those of you who are looking to send us music, resumes, any type of material to tell us about yourself, you definitely want to shoot it to connected@rrfedu.com. All right, you can send us all your stuff there, and then you can also check out. Yeah, you can also check out our website at rrfedu.com/connected, and you can see everything we got there. We got all our jobs posted to date. We got information. We got registering information. Also, for those of you who are looking to attend the recording, film, and radio connection, you can find all that info there as well. Again, that's www.rrfedu.com/connected. You know, you gotta like overpronounce it. Like you gotta make sure. Like,
wait, I also have to go like this sometimes so that I can make sure. But that's not sexy.
Right.
But it's accurate. But it is accurate.
Yeah. So, Chloe, before we jump up into these grind ops, let's let them know what they need to have prepared and ready to get going.
Guys, we're going to keep it simple. All you need is your pen, your paper, and a great attitude.
iPad,
however
you do it.
No judgments here. Just get it done so that you can get it connected. Am I right?
You are absolutely right.
Should we jump in?
We're going to jump into grind op number 1.
Love it.
Grind op number 1 is in the field of film. This is Film Festival Coordinator Assistant. The Environmental Film Festival in the nation's capital, the world's largest showcase of environmental films, is seeking 3 to 4 assistants, and this is in Washington, D.C.
Shout out DC.
So he or she will be organizing office calendar and scheduling, do requested research, information gathering, provide support on all delegated tasks, help prepare reports, documents for the board of directors, and other communications. The ideal candidate will excel in a fast-paced environment, interact well with others, desire to become a member of a vibrant and growing team, working with visiting filmmakers and speakers on arranging travel and other logistics. Manage all aspects of print traffic, ensuring exhibition copies for all screenings have arrived, been sent to the venue and quality tested, full-time position, and he or she will be networking with industry personnel throughout the world. So it's a whole lot of details in that one, Chloe. I mean,
it's very clear, that one.
You tell me what some of that looks like for you, just in those kind of environments, you know, when you're dealing with coordinating assistants, you're dealing with, you know, filmmakers. I mean,
you're the glue is what you basically are. Like, you are holding it all together because you're dealing with people and things. You're talking about collecting assets, assets. I mean, anything that needs to be displayed or anything that's going to add to the presentation of the thing or add to the coming together, right? But you're ensuring that it gets there, that it gets to the right place, that it's what it needs to be, that it looks like what it needs to be. I mean, there's even light sales if you think about it.
Right.
It's still a fast-paced environment, interact well with others, desire to become a member of a vibrant and growing team. Yeah, there's a whole lot of proving oneself, which was amazing. You're scheduling, research. You are a jack of all of the trades.
Right. And it's a fast-paced environment. In your role, when you're in those kind of environments, when it says fast-paced, I mean, is it a lot of pressure? Is it a lot of demands? Is it a lot of just being punctual? Like, what are some of the things that make it a fast-paced environment?
From what I see, a lot of the time, it's because you're working against the clock often. Like, you're always a little bit behind, or something hasn't arrived where it needs to be. But yeah, and also personalities, definitely personalities, because how people manage stress is so different. Right. Yeah, and then also the element of, which can be just as hard, go, and then nothing, like hurry up and wait. Right. Which is a real thing.
I think that happens. It seems like that happens a lot on set. Like go, hurry up and then wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're here. Great. We got to throw you in the hair and makeup. Go. And then you're in your trailer for 3 hours. Like, can somebody bring me a sandwich?
Right. So it's definitely like one of those, like, patience is definitely a virtue in that aspect, right? Like,
yes.
Right. And then also still being ready.
And then what?
And then still being ready when they finally do call you, and you got to put on the, you got to snap into it real quick.
The other thing that for this job that I think is not written, but is kind of goes without saying in my mind, is the ability to look ahead, right?
Right.
To identify a problem before it exists, as opposed to trying to clean up a mess that's already made.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, no, totally. Okay. Now, I mean, it's also great that it does mention this is a full-time position.
Yeah, great.
And, full-time, half-time, 2 seconds, 2 hours is hard to come by these days, So anytime we get jobs here on Connected that have the language of full-time, I mean, those are things we definitely like to capitalize on. So for anybody who's in the field of film that is viewing today, this could be a really, really great opportunity for you if you're in the DC area.
And also, if you are interested in the green movement or anything environmental, this would be a fantastic opportunity for you, because you're dealing with the people that are bringing this voice to the forefront. Right. And that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. So, folks, that is Grind Op number 1. Again, there was a lot of details there for you to capture and think about and prepare for. So definitely, film lovers, keep that in mind for this particular Grind Op. It's Film Festival Coordinator Assistants. All right. So Man, I know if I was in the film industry, Cloie, I'd be like, sign me up.
I mean, wait, but is can I know about your trip now to North Dakota?
Yes. Okay, without any further ado, Cloie.
Yeah.
So we put a little piece together for you for my North Dakota trip, which was with me, Dave Matthews, Lettucey, and a couple other cats. And this was something I did with the Turnaround Arts, where I adopted a school on a Native American reservation called Standing Rock. And I won't say any more. We're going to roll to the clip. We're going to roll to the tape. And this is from the vault. Roll the film from the vault.
I'm from Cucamonga, California, and I am very honored to introduce you, DJ Is, to Mrs. Crapsy.
1, 2, 3, 4. So yes, Cloie, so
man,
that's a little taste of just the kids, and you know, as you saw, the band was in there jamming. And
was that Alfred Woodard?
What's that?
Was that Alfred Woodard?
Yeah, that's her, and she's an incredible human being. Like, I met her when I went to Cuba, as well as Dave, and man, she is so amazing, and her passion for really, you know, challenged, you know, kids that come up in the struggle and don't have the means to get, you know, the proper education that they're due. I mean, she really goes hard for these schools and these students, and it was life-changing for me. I mean, here I am with these, you know, these kids, and then just to experience real Native American culture, like Cloie, yes. I was like, I got to see, the teepee get down, how they dry out the buffalo hides for winter. Like, yo, it was serious. It was serious. And they were just so inspired. Huh?
What were the kids like?
They were amazing. They were just, first of all, like, they're really quiet. And then when we started talking about music, they like lit up. So, you know, it was just to see how like music can just really like spark conversation. It doesn't matter what culture, what ethnicity background you come from. It was like, man, we just were like able to start chopping it up. Like they, you know, they love their hip hop, they love their singers, they love their Adeles, they love like just really great, you know. And you can tell like just by talking to them, they're looking for something to, you know, really spark their imagination and whether it's dreams, whether it's, you know, figuring out what they want to be in life. You just like they come to life, you know. And it was amazing, man. I wish I could have stayed longer. Yeah.
It just sounds so freaking amazing. It looks amazing. And the gratitude on those kids' faces.
Yeah. I think, and it was cool because when I got because they had me visit all the classrooms, but by the time I got to the band room, like I didn't want to do any more talking. I just wanted to, like, let's just play music. Like, here we go, 1, 2, 3, and we just jam. Yeah. So that was fun. I mean, it was a great trip, and I had such a great time. I was like, you know, and I had to be cautious because like when they do their prayers, they don't like you to take pictures or film their prayers because it's a lot of things within Native American culture is still very much sacred. And so, you know, it was like understanding that. And then being able to take my phone out and be like, is it cool if I take a picture? Yep. You know, so, but it was really great. I mean, they really embraced me. And when I got to the school, they did, you know, they did this dance for me. And like, there was a lot of times, Cloie, where I had to like stop from tearing up. Like, that's how crazy it was. Like,
emotions are real. Let them do what they need to do. They demand to be felt.
Right. It was, I was like, ooh, all right. I had to fan myself like I was in church.
Who got the vapors? Who got the vapors? The vapors.
Yeah. So overall, you know, I wanted to share that with our viewers here today. My experience in North Dakota and being on, you know, Native American territory reservations, and just the kids and the culture. And like, again, for me, it was just, here I am saying to myself, man, just all this just from music. You know, I've been able to do amazing things in music, and I've been blessed and I've been fortunate. And, you know, here I am inspiring, you know, kids from like one of the OG cultures, you know what I mean? Like
the OG culture.
The OG culture. You know, yeah. So
we don't like to talk about it, but let's talk about it.
And you know what's crazy? I just so happened to get there on Columbus Day.
Right? You saw my post? You saw my post on Columbus Day?
I did. So, you know, that whole dynamic was fairly interesting. So, guys, I wanted to bring that to you. I hope you got to enjoy the little piece we put together for you from my team. Thank you to my team too for hashing that up and putting something cool together for you guys. So definitely lots of love for you guys there. So, Cloie, without any further ado, we're gonna jump up to Grind Op number 2, which happens to be in culinary. So if we got some chefs, if we got some cats that can cook it up, that are looking to take it a little further, this could be for you. So, guys, this is a Grind Op in the field of culinary. Prep cook, traveling catering company seeking a prep cook that will be responsible for preparing various food items through knife tool cuts in large volume. And this is in the Bay Area, San Francisco, California. I mean, if I can land a gig in the Bay Area, I'd be a happy camper. I love the Bay
Area. Yeah. Love it.
Yep. So check it out. He or she will be responsible for preparing ingredients for production according to recipes and directions. Candidate will be cutting and cleaning a variety of fruits and vegetables. Prep cook will be reporting to the kitchen manager, sous chef, and executive chef. Candidate must have a sense of urgency, excellent verbal skills, and a multitasker. This is another full-time position, folks.
Great.
Okay? So this ain't half time. This ain't 15 seconds. This ain't a day. This is full-time. Okay.
Here's what I know about the field of culinary too. In this job in particular, there is a hierarchy in place in a kitchen, and just like pans and pots, tempers can run hot and high.
Ooh.
Right? You're reporting to the kitchen manager, the sous chef, and the executive chef. That takes a very specific individual to be the prep cook, because it is a lot of repetition, right? A lot of repetition and also a lot of focus. So this takes a very specific individual, because you got to also, on top of all of that, cut the stuff. I almost slipped up there, to make it look beautiful, and it's still art.
Presentation, correct?
Presentation.
Yeah. And you know, it's crazy, you know, hence the phrase, you know, too many chefs in the kitchen. You know,
everybody's got something to say.
There's something to say. So, you know, in this kind of environment, I can only imagine, Cloie, just to kind of reiterate what you were saying, is it can be very intense. Tempers can fly, you know. So, hey, you might want to have some experience. Yeah, you might want to have some experience for this grind out, because, you know, I mean,
and bring your humble pants.
Yeah, exactly. Because, you know, it's a full-time position, folks. So this ain't tryout time. This ain't, you know, you definitely want to make sure you got it together. You got to be
swift. Your chopping game is on point.
Yeah, swift with that Genzu, son. You know what I'm saying, son? Yeah.
Not like how I chop it, just like this.
Right. Like a robot. So yeah. So folks, I mean, you just looking at those details alone could be a great opportunity. but I would definitely suggest you have some experience in the field of culinary if you're going to take advantage of this particular grind up. Also, Chloe, before we go into our next grind up, let's let them know where they can apply for these jobs and these grind ups.
Oh, guys, it's super simple. It's going to be the link in your screen. It's rrfedu.com/connected/latest. Or is that //? Just rrfedu.com/connected. And it's all right there.
I mean, it's that easy, folks. And the cool thing, Chloe, we got to let folks know, like, you ain't going to find these jobs anywhere else.
No.
You ain't gonna find them on Craigslist, the internet. So,
yes, that's right. #humble pants.
Yeah, #humble pants, and always #overperform.
Overperform in your home.
We had a great conversation earlier about overperforming, but we'll leave that alone. But definitely make sure you're taking advantage of that link where to apply for these jobs. And I strongly suggest, refining your resumes, guys. And you can always send us your resumes, and we can always definitely reply to those emails and give you some suggestions. If you kind of, want to know a couple of things, or should I do this? Should I add this? Should I not have this in there? So we can definitely help you guys out there as well. So without any further ado, we're going to jump into our fourth grind up of the day.
Wait, no, our third.
No, actually, our third.
Oh,
I'm lost. I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead. Thanks for catching. That's what I got Chloe in the house for, to give me the woo. So, Chloe, I'm going to let you go ahead and knock this one out.
Love it. All right, so we're on grind up number 3. Shout out to our film connection students and our recording connection students on this one. Grind up number 3 is in the field of recording. It is an audio film production assistant. A Nashville-based company is seeking a full-time production assistant to work with a logistics coordinator. And this is in Nashville, Tennessee. So if somebody was asking us, do we do jobs in Nashville? Here's another one. The candidate will be responsible for ensuring communication flow, day-to-day activities, and timely support. Candidate will be assisting as a bridge between the business development and production departments, ensuring all equipment, labor, and trucking logistics are coordinated correctly. Candidate will work with warehouse supervisor to improve systems for inventory efficiency. Candidate will focus on both the main campus and storage sites, cleanliness, organization, safety, and repair as needed. Participate in client meetings, calls, and projects when necessary. All right. There's a lot of behind the scenes as well as in front of the scenes. The one that sticks out to me is candidate will be assisting as a bridge between the business development and production departments.
Right.
That sticks out to me.
It's interesting too is cleanliness. Like, hey, for real, like, main campus and storage sites, cleanliness, organization. And we all know those are dynamics that a whole lot of folks might not have sometimes.
Right.
Organization, cleanliness,
But you're dealing with gear, so you're dealing with you. If somebody's like, "Where's my what's and stuff?" and you're like, "Oh, give me a minute to find it." That's not a #overperform situation.
right?
Hi, Joel, what's up to you too? That's not setting you up for your strongest self. Be better. Know where your stuff is.
Right, and that's the thing too. I think with this particular grind up, Chloe, there's a bit of technicalities in there as far as being. You got to be very technical, and those are some of the things that we always like to point out within our grind ops is, there's certain characteristics that you have to have in order to fulfill and be able to perform within these grind ops, and those are some things that some folks kind of just take lightly sometimes, or don't really understand, like the real like demand and what their expectations are, and. A lot of times, you'll get into a particular job or you take advantage of opportunity and you end up shooting yourself in your foot because you can't overperform.
You know what? Here's another hashtag for you, team. Here's one. #the hustle is, as an IZ, real.
Yes.
The hustle is real, and time is of the utmost importance, and nobody's got time for you to figure your beep out.
Yeah. You got to come with it, because you're going to be participating in client meetings, so you're dealing with clients. Okay, then you're dealing with calls and projects. It's a lot of different dynamics that fall within this particular grind op. Not just being, detailed or technical, but now you're dealing with clients. And we both know that those are two different personalities that you got to have, because dealing with clients is a whole other thing. Dealing with clients, you want to keep clients happy at all times.
All times.
You want to keep that business coming. You want to keep that relationship, those rapports fresh. And it's something definitely to think about. And it all really lends itself to just your dynamic, your energy, and how you can function within these different pockets of personalities, really. So
hello.
Something to think about, folks. But that is Grind Op number 3. And again, that is in Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville.
So we are going to move on to Grind Op 4, and this is in the field of recording. Shout out to all our Recording Connection students who got mad experience, because our classroom is the real world, and that is the difference of how we do things at Recording Connection. And you can also, folks, this information is available on our website. If you want to learn about the Recording Film Radio Connection, it's all there for you. You can learn about our mentors. You can learn who they are. You can learn how many folks have been able to come out and actually get gigs. It's all there for you. So I want to definitely shout out our Recording Connection students, because we got a whole lot of assistant engineers. We got a whole lot of engineers that got hours already on the books of doing it. Yep. So here we go. San Francisco,
Another
California.
one in San Francisco. Yeah.
Dolby is seeking is seeking an assistant engineer that will be working with senior engineers to establish and document product test plans. Again, this is in the Bay. Candidate will be going through different signal flow troubleshooting scenarios before being qualified. Candidate must be familiar with Pro Tools and MIDI sequencing experience. He or she must have previous studio internship experience. Now, Recording Connection students, that's all yours for the taking. That's all yours. So, and there's another technical component to this particular grind op, because you're going to be dealing with signal flow troubleshooting. And you got to have MIDI sequence experience. And what I'm realizing in the game right now with the younger generation of engineers coming up, a lot of these folks don't have MIDI sequencing experience. You say MIDI, they're like, cables, we still need cables for that. So definitely be on the game. And I feel like with today's engineers, Cloie, they need to know it all. Like you can't just come into the game and be on some, that was old school. No. The old school is what sustained the school. So you definitely want to make sure you know from the past to the most present, and just be a student of your craft. And if you truly are a student of your craft and you love engineering, you love recording, you love what goes into it, man, do your homework. Know it all. So,
also to point out that this job is, they're going to put you through, they're going to test you before they even hire you.
Exactly.
So
overperform.
And
again, this company is called Dolby. Dolby has been around for years. Huge company. You only have a couple. There's Dolby, there's DTS, and I think that's it. These companies are like for movies, Blu-rays. You see their logos everywhere. So definitely something to think about. Again, like Cloie said, they will be testing you before they hire you.
They said that very clearly, that they will put you through scenarios. So you can look as cute as you want to, but if you don't know your MIDI from your maxi,
right? Yeah, you might get sent home with a sandwich. So, and again, for our recording students, guys, they're asking previous studio internship experience, and I know we got that unlocked. So again, this could be great for you guys. All right, so definitely check that out. And last but not least, we're going to move on to our grind op number 5. This is in the field of film. Videographer, junior video editor, video production company seeking a videographer that will join a talented group of editors that provide corporate editing services. This is in Little Rock, Arkansas. Again, that's Little Rock. So check it out. Candidate must have 1 to 2 years of video production experience for a digital or broadcast outlet. Film Connection students, that's for you. He or she must be proficient in Adobe Premiere Pro, After Effects, Audition, and entire Creative Suite. Experience shooting with a variety of camera lines, a major plus. Strong communicational skills, both verbal and written, are of the utmost importance. Of the utmost importance. They felt the need to put that in there. Of the utmost performance. Above all, you must be a strong storyteller.
You have to be. This I love. I just love the fact that, because here's the thing, when it comes down to it, the editor is the freaking storyteller.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
You can do all the acting and have all the Oscar moments that you want, but it's the editor, and oftentimes when the director works with them, that is putting it together and bringing the voice, giving the voice that we hear, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, the underscoring is going to give you the emotion, but the editor is going to give you the story. So it's those two things working in tandem. And the fact that in this Grind Op, they say, above all, you must be a strong storyteller. That is not a yes man or woman. That's not a yes person. I get excited.
No, I'm with you. You know, I think too, this is why I think it's important too for our viewers to really focus on their sizzle reels, because it allows folks to see where you're at from an editing standpoint, what's exciting about your piece that you put together. And we're able to kind of help mold these things for you guys and give you some pointers just based upon what we know works and what comes through our pipeline all the time. And, you know, what other better way to be prepared than to really have a dynamic, cutting edge, exciting sizzle reel to go in here and knock these things out of the park. I mean, that's what you want to do. You want to get in here and you want to be able to smash these grind ups and come out with a full-time position. Yeah. So again, folks, that is Grind Op 5. That is our Grind Op 5 of the day. Also keep in mind, we got some, you know, we went from 5, Chloe. We are now at 10. So check it out. We have 10 grind ups for you guys now every Monday. The additional 5 you can catch on our website. Okay, and these jobs are in radio, film, and audio. So we're going from 5 to 10. So if you do the math, 10 jobs every Monday out of the month.
That's easier math than 5, actually.
That's 40 jobs.
I mean, think about it. And this week, there's
jobs.
There's audio jobs in multiple states. There's radio jobs in Oregon and Ohio this week. There's a film job in California. You sign up for if you have not already signed up, you don't see the connected link. It's rrfedu.com/connected. Yeah. If you don't see that link. But they're on our website only, and the link will be on the screen if you are in our official Powered by Recording Connection.
Yeah, and these jobs are in multiple states: Oregon, Ohio, California, New York. So that's just another way where you can catch 6 through 10, because we're doing 1 through 5 every Monday. So again, 6 through 10 more jobs on our actual website, which Chloe just mentioned. So Chloe, we had some questions that they're saying are repeats for us. One is from Stephen Foster. He says, I have a bunch of lyrics. Where do I go from there? Need a tune, otherwise just poetry. For instance, the original lyrics to Yesterday were scrambled eggs. Well, Stephen, I would say, man, sounds like you're a songwriter. I guess when you're a songwriter, you never stop writing songs. You just keep writing songs. Maybe find somebody that can come in on the music side to put a musical bed to your songs. I don't know if you write songs with melody, but that's another way, a great way to get another person involved who is, at a musical pace that can accommodate your songwriting. So I would say definitely partner with somebody that can come in on the musical side and listen to your songs and put music to it. I mean, to me, that's the easiest way to get it going. And because you're a songwriter, you got to find some spots that are around you that artists go to, whether it's bands, performances, you
Make
know,
friends with singers if
yeah,
you know
network.
sing.
Definitely get out there and network so you can you know, get your songs to come to life. Got another question. This is from DJ of the Audibles. Ah, my great friends, the Audibles. Shout out to the Audibles. I mean, they've done everybody in the game to, you know, Justin Bieber. I mean, the list is long with them. But they've been faithful. They tune in here every Monday, man. Those are my brothers. Shout out to you guys. And their question is, how important is it to go to a formal school versus school of hard knocks? Edge to hard knocks. You know, man, I think, you know, for certain, you know, career paths or crafts, I mean, lawyer, doctor, I mean, the traditional practices, I think, you know, the traditional brick and mortars for you guys is different. And I think those are great institutions that benefit you there. But, you know, when you get into the creative role, which is music, film, any of that stuff, to me, the school of the hard knocks is really, truly where the tires meet the road. You know, you'll find that in these musical institutions, whether it's a teacher, you know, to me, that never really translates, because that's, by the time you get to the real world, they tell you to throw all that information out the window.
They do.
Because they want somebody that can come in with new creativity, not stifled by tradition. And you only get that in the school of hard knocks. You know, it's like this generation, you'll find, Chloe, when they get into the studio, the first thing they want to do is talk and offer their opinion. Ain't written one record that anybody's bought, ain't paid no dues. Like, you only get that information from being around the greats in the school of hard knocks, or people that
in
are
your humble pants. In your humble pants.
And, you know, it's like, I don't care if you're a songwriter, I don't care if you're a beat maker. You know, it's like, you know, everybody has a definition of what a producer is. But really, you know, they haven't, you know, a lot of times, oh, producer is a person who makes a beat, or producer. No, a producer who is somebody who can look at something, put a plan together, get people involved, bring musicians in, might write the song, might write the music, take something at start and finish it to the very end.
Just like Mortal Kombat.
You better tell him. Finish him. That's a producer. That's not a the new modern day producer we call a reducer, because all you do is reduce. Producer is somebody that starts from top to bottom and finishes and has a quality project. That's a producer. So
this is a good point too, to say that we've had a lot of people that are asking how they can become involved with Recording Connection. Are there scholarships? Is there financial aid? All of these questions have been coming our way about mentors. Jasmine even just said right now, I'm feeling discouraged about becoming an audio engineer. Where can I find a music mentor?
Jasmine, I'm going to tell you what you need to do right now after this show is you need to click on our rrfedu.com/connected link. And I'm telling you, we will get you going. We will help you find that mentor that is suitable for you, that understands what you're great at, and can help you put a career path together. That's no problem. So we got you there, Jasmine. So since we're into our Q&A, Chloe, let's dive. We got a lot of folks who are with us today. Shout out to our viewers today.
Guys, Connected Faithfuls. But also for the people that want to know more information about the Recording Connection, the website, go check out the website, because there's so much information there. And in terms of scholarships, there will be, there is something in the works in that realm. I'm not going to say too much about it now, but just please stay tuned, because we want to make it accessible to everybody.
Right.
Anyway.
So shout out to Blair. Shout out to Christine. Shout out to Manolo. They're here and they're active on our Q&A. Let's see what we can get answered. Blair is saying, I do electronic music Ableton course. I like it a lot, but it's 100% dependent on the mentor. You know, I mean, that's not always a bad thing. I mean, you got to look at those situations like just be a sponge and take in as much as you can from that mentor, and figure out a way how to build opportunities outside of what that is for you. And, you know, and just keep going. Alicia says, dope. Okay. Hey, shout out to Alicia for joining us today. We got Christine. Can you start an internship in the business while in school just to gain some type of, hold on, it's moving around. Bear with me. Just to, while in school, just to gain some type of experience. Absolutely. I think you know, it's smart to have more than one things, one thing going on, whether that's learning, whether that's an internship, because all you're going to do is you're going to absorb information. And at the end of the day, that information becomes beneficial to you. It's really, guys, just about maximizing the platforms that you have. I mean, there's ways to network. There's ways to just, you got to meet folks, and that can spawn into opportunities. So definitely keep that going.
I saw something here from Amina, who says, I'm from North Carolina and wanted to know, is it too late for me to learn? I'm 39, worked in admin all my life. I hate it because my passion is music behind the scenes. Behind the scenes is where I want to be. So I'm interested in audio engineering. Now my kids are older and I can actually do it with focus. There's another part to it, I believe, but that's a good way to start. That now I can. No, I mean, I really do. I am a strong believer that it is never too late to follow your bliss.
Right. I totally agree. Totally agree. Yo, shout out to C Feezy. I have a few connects for placing music and film, but they protect those connects. See the kind of stuff folks got to deal with in this industry. He says, I've looked at Taxi. Do you think their service is worth it? It seems to be overpopulated. Well, here's the great thing about what we're doing, C Feezy. We're not overpopulated, and we don't covet opportunities for others. So you can definitely send us music, man. Send us anything you got an idea for films. Send it our way, man. And we'll do what we can to how can I say, circulate it. And so definitely there, man. A lot of these things like Taxi, they are definitely overpopulated, and everybody's trying to chop at the same bit. So
and they're great for some, and not. Now here's the thing: they do have their open mic night,
right?
So they're open mic nights, which is great if you're just trying to get your stuff out there, and you just maybe. That's the other thing, is as much as you can get out there is just how you get out there to perform, or whatever vein you're looking at.
Right.
But I see your point about overpopulation.
Yeah. We got a great question from my man Clarence. Clarence says, I practice audio engineering at my church, but I know the basics. How much will I learn at Recording Connections? That's a great question. Now, here's what's great about how we do things at the Recording Connection. Obviously, you'll be in a real studio, and you'll be with a mentor that's worked on records, huge records, that knows that environment like the back of their hand. And that's the difference. I mean, even as an engineer, it's really, your experience is really driven by what you're learning in real time. And because our classroom is the real world, which is a real studio, it's a whole lot different. And, if you, for instance, in your question, you say you practice audio engineering. There's a difference between practice and actually application. And, when you get with our mentors, it's go time. You're really recording. You're really, you're in a room with a real artist. And, it's a whole different mindset. It's a whole different expectation. So, what we do here at the Recording Connection, Clarence, is for real. This is serious.
Not for play.
Yeah. Hey, and, we always talk about overperform. So that's definitely the remedy to being in that mindset, to overperform. So definitely should check us out.
I have two things. So YB Zogo, forgive me if I'm butchering that, but he says, or she says, big ups, DJ Is. You look like you've been in Japan. And Chloe, you look even, thank you. You look better than that. I sent my song Bounce Bounce to you last week. We'll check it out. We'll do, for sure. And I also real quick want to go back to what Amina was saying. Is it too late for me? And I want to say, I feel like my answer was vague, but I feel like there is no way to answer that isn't vague, because at the end of the day, if you feel that it's too late, then it is, right? If you feel like you need this to happen, you need to get this out of your body or you will die, then you have to do it. Because what's the worst that somebody can say to you is no.
Right.
Nobody died from a no.
Right, exactly. Now that's real spit. Another from Blair Azine. She says, any tips for finding your artist name? She said, I like to prefer not to go by my actual name. That's I think with everyone it's different. Find a name that best suits your character, your personality, something fresh, something cool, something simple, something that's memorable, something that can be timeless, something that you won't mind somebody calling you when you're 60. You know, just different ways to look at it. But yeah, that's what I would suggest. Clarence
so many
says,
questions. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, Clarence says, I sent in my application for recording connections. I'm just waiting on a call because I'm ready to learn. That's what I'm talking about, my man. And you will be hearing from, you know, we're going to push the ultra fast response button on you, Clarence. So we're going to make sure someone hits you ASAP on that. All right, man. But thank you for applying, man. That's dope. Alicia Jeffers. Y'all are plethora of information. This is dope.
Alicia.
Shout out to Alicia.
Thank you guys. We just enjoy you being. We thank you for coming back. Our shout out to our connected faithfuls. Shout out to the people that are first timers or second timers. I just want to know, for people that are still watching, if this is your first time, just type a 1. Can you type a 1?
Yeah, if it's your first time, type a 1 so we know who you are. Also, too, Fancy, we got a viewer named Fancy, and she says, my mentor at ESPN Yahoo Sports in Houston took a job in California and is now transferring me to another mentor. She says, I'm bummed. Oh, man, I feel you. I feel you, Fancy, but just keep your head up. You know, just keep pushing. Keep pushing.
And the person is your mentor is not all these ones. Hello.
Yo, we got a lot of ones. I think C Feezy. I think I know this cat, man. If it's the C Feezy, I know that's my man. That's my broski. And
to the point of the person whose mentor is leaving, your mentor is not dying. They still exist in this world.
So check this out. Yeah. I totally agree. So Clarence says, I have made my sound engineer named General Leo. Is that good? You know, man, hey, you better be a general at it. That's all I know, Leo. You better be a general. But yeah, man, that's, you know, that's always cool. You know, it's always cool to see cats like, you know, get their name together. I mean, I've seen so many engineers start out and now they got these names. So yeah, absolutely. So C4 is my man, and he just clarified, yeah, that's my boy. What's up, C Feezy? I see you, man. You should definitely check us out every Monday, see, because we're here, man. I
have a question for you. Have you always been DJ or did you ever have another name that you were trying out when you got started?
Never. You know, honestly, like my grandma actually gave me the name Izzy. So as I got older, I just kind of like cut it in half and was like, all right, I'm just Iz, and everybody calls me Iz. So I was like, DJ Iz, you know. So that's the story on that. Let's see. So Clarence is 18 years old. Oh, so you're youngin', man. You got some time to put in, man. Keep it going.
Time. Guys, this Q&A is I am living for this.
So perfect example. So Jacinta just checked in, right? And she says, never give up on your dreams. Age is nothing but a number. And I'm going to tell you, she is the reason why we have music at the intro of our show and the outro of our show, because she was proactive. She sent some music, and we did our due diligence, and we said, you know what? She's got a joint on here that I think would be dope for our intro and our outro, and that's what you hear. So shout out to Jacinta. She's living proof that all you got to do is be proactive and just keep pushing. Like, you just got to keep pushing. And she's telling y'all, don't give up on your dreams. Age ain't nothing but a number. And that's very true. Let's see. I mean, my chat box keeps moving, so I'm trying to keep up.
Right? I don't think we can keep up.
Yeah.
No?
Man, all I got to say is for our viewers that are taking the time to chat with us, guys, we're here every Monday. We are here every Monday providing opportunity. We just went from 5 jobs to 10 jobs. We are going to push. Man, send us your music. Send us your resumes. We want to know who you guys are, what you love, what you're passionate about. You know, and it's a blessing to have tons of viewers a day that are engaged. And you know, the truth is, me and Chloe, we're just some regular folk too that just happen to love what we do and just want to share information and opportunity. And these opportunities ain't out there for everybody. You know, these opportunities are here for you guys that can only be found here you know, and be accessed through Connected. So definitely keep that in mind. Christine says, I took off work today because it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Christine. Happy birthday, girl.
Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to you.
She says, so she made it a point to check in here on her birthday. And I got to shout you out for that. So she said, so I don't have to sneak and watch you guys while I'm at work. Man, thank you so much, Christina. We really appreciate that. And for those of you who happen to be at work, traveling during the time we do the show, don't forget.
Or a job interview like Steven right now.
Right.
He's at a job interview.
So,
guys, send Steven some love. Sending you so many vibes, so much love on your job interview. So,
you know, again, you know, we are on iTunes podcasts and Google Play, so you can always catch and listen to audio there. Everyone is saying
social media.
Yeah, social media, you know, is connected across the board. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
all of it.
We're there.
All of it.
So guys, I mean, it's been a pleasure, and you know, it looks like we're getting ready to wrap here. We got a lot of happy birthdays coming in for my girls. So
to find us, wait, is on your social media, you're at IZ_Avila.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, and that's Twitter, Instagram, and me and Cloie are always posting things on our personal as well, just so you guys can keep track of our day-to-day movement. You know, we're big on Monday movement, hashtag Monday movement, hashtag overperform. So it's a great way to see what we're doing in real time, guys. This ain't no facade. This ain't no smoke and mirrors. This is real shit. So, you know, I just got to be honest with you. But again, thank you guys so much for taking the time to hang out with me and Cloie today. We look forward to seeing you guys next Monday. And don't forget, there's 5 more jobs on our website that we didn't even go in today. So check those out. Okay. So again, that's a total of 10. That's 40 jobs a month. That's 8 in 2 months. I mean, the math is climbing. So definitely check us out. Shout out to our team, Cloie. Let's shout out our team. Who we got working?
Woo! Shout out to Brian, to Jay, to Mike, to Howard, to everybody at Recording Connection that makes this possible, that gets us to you as we even move to like bigger and better, stronger platforms to give you what you need so that we can be of service to you and to the world at large.
Yeah, and also too, this is from Alicia, and I'm going to close this out. She says, shout out to everyone pursuing their dreams. Man, I'm Iz. It's been a blessing to be here with you guys Monday.
I'm Cloie. I'm at always Cloie across social media. I don't check Facebook. It's not my thing.
And we will see you here next week, guys, on Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, sharp. Now you got to go get it. You got to go get it. Again, I'm Iz, my co-host Cloie, and we're out. Love y'all. Peace.
Oh, yeah.